Hi Winederlusters, and have I got a season coming up for you? A lot of us have been in lockdown for quite a while, and I think we're all hoping to put a few crazy years behind us and enjoy a social, maybe socially distanced, Christmas festivities. In this season, I'm speaking to a bunch of people in the wine industry and the travel industry. I'm speaking to wine educators, wine communicators, a wine tourism operator, a travel journalist, a wine judge, a sommelier, and other podcast hosts. And I'm asking all the questions that we want to know leading up to Christmas. What are they serving on Christmas Day? What gifts do they buy their wine-loving friends and family? What wine regions do they love visiting in Australia? And when the world opens up, where are they heading to overseas? These snackable size episodes are less than 20 minutes each, and they'll be dropping daily from Wednesday the 1st of December. So in this trailer, I'm going to give you a bit of a taster with my suggestions. So firstly, what to serve? Well, my rhubarb is going gangbusters with all this rain at the moment, and I came across this fantastic rhubarb tiramisu recipe, which looks fantastic. I'm going to make it, and you can check it out on my website. And I think it will go really well with a sparkling Shiraz. Although in Canberra, a local winery, Barton Estate, does a sparkling Sangiovese and a sparkling Malbec. These wines are delicious, and I think I might try one of those instead of a Shiraz. It'd also go well with a late harvest botrytis. And another local winery here, Granite Vale, makes an ice wine, and I think that could be a winner with this also. And if you're like me and you have some non-drinkers in your family, the best non-alcoholic wine that I've tried, and to be honest, I haven't tried that many, is one called Naughty from Germany, and it's a sparkling, so it feels a bit like a bit of a celebration. So if you've got a pregnant friend or relatives that don't drink, then I think that this is a really good one to seek out. You can get it online. So what to give? Well, Winederlust has heaps that can help you out with that. I have these awesome stainless steel insulated cups. I bought some a few years ago and we use them by our hot tub, and they keep the wine cold for hours and they don't break. So now you can get these in an awesome shiny hot pink colour with Winederlust engraved on it. They're just $23 and I can mail them to anywhere in Australia. I also have a 6-pack of wines. These wines are by winemakers that I've interviewed on this podcast. They're from around the Canberra region, Gundagai and the south coast of New South Wales. There's 3 whites and 3 reds. Again, they can be mailed anywhere in Australia. In addition to the wines, you'll get a Winederlust cotton apron, again in a hot pink, perfect for throwing on to prepare your Christmas lunch. You'll also receive recipe suggestions of what to pair with the wines from my favourite cookbooks, and access to tasting notes online. So you can log into YouTube whenever you open the wine and watch a short video telling you all about the wine. And if you want, you can even watch the podcast episode with photos of the region and the winemaker on YouTube too. So, where to go on holidays? Well, I think this time of year in Australia, it's summertime and we're all thinking of the beach. So some beach areas have wine regions right nearby. So Port Macquarie is a great one. It's on the mid-coast of New South Wales, halfway between Sydney and Brisbane. So Cassegrain Wines is a premium cellar door located right near town. There's also a very historic cellar door right in the centre of town. And then you can also go out to Bago that has a maze, so mum and dad can have a drink on the porch there and the kids can go nuts getting lost in the big hedge maze. There's also McLaren Vale, and the south coast of New South Wales has a couple of wineries too. And I have podcast episodes on all of these. And overseas, now that the borders are finally open, where can we go? I did spend a week in Spain, which I really loved. I spent 3 nights in San Sebastian, which is a fantastic foodie city right on the beach in northern Spain. It's only an hour from Biarritz. And then Rioja is only about 60 to 90 minutes drive, depending where you stay. We stayed at this beautiful little village called LaGuardia. It's walled, so it's very traditional. There's no cars in there. Tiny little winding streets. There's some traditional cellar doors that have like big cement tanks underground where they ferment the wines that you can visit. But then around the town, there is some of the most stunning cellar doors I've ever visited in my life with really modern art architecture. There's a Yisos, which is like a big waves through the vineyards. And then the other one was designed by Frank Gehry, the Marquis de Riscal. And it's like this bright pink metal building. And I thought that was really great. But next on my list is Italy. And I want to hit the Prosecco region and Tuscany. So that's just a bit of a taster of what you'll get in the upcoming episodes from all of my guests, as well as them sharing their stories about what they're up to and how they got into their jobs. Super excited for it to be coming out. So daily from December 1. And if you've got some tips to share, check out my competition to be a guest on my podcast. Check my website for more details. Thank you so much for listening. Subscribe now to get each episode as they drop. Go to winederlust.com.au for everything discussed today. You can also subscribe to my newsletter and hear of all upcoming events, news and merchandise. Till next time, happy wine travels.